EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies. They give it to him again, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Okay.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll... Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Down.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get...
From the red zone now. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another throw for Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We've reached the end of the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Back to the air, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is cocked into Kansas City. give on 3rd and short. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw it. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard pickup and no work.
On the ready.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. It's incomplete.
Ready.
So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. The Cowboys are in front, hoping to become the 3rd team ever with 6 titles. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll try and punch it in. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, this time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And the game stays at 11.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as... Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. Commissioner Goodell ready to make the presentation as the Lombardi Trophy returns to the Dallas Cowboys, Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.